So say hello, everyone. Ooh, hello. Let's just get the first couple of things we always need to do on a show. Make sure that you guys can be heard. Make sure I can be heard. And we just need to sort out this screen size, because we've got a funky screen size, which I will sort out. But as I am sorting it out, Sam is going to tell you all a little story. Go for it, Sam.
Hello everyone. I made some satay chicken earlier today. It was amazing. It was a lot better than my last experiment of meringue, where I absolutely ruined everything. I used up all my sugar. It was an absolute nightmare, and I ended up with a burnt mess that I had to throw away in the end anyway. What a mistake.
So sad.
What a mistake to make. Okay, thank you so much. So, audience out there, if you're watching the show, the first thing we just need to check, and I will check this momentarily, is whether or not we can be heard efficiently. Just as we're doing this, I'm just going to make sure that our screen size is good. So this is a great start to things, that the screen size is being adjusted. And that will do for now.
Hello, Jane.
Yes,
There was a comment
Jane
saying,
says
hi,
hello,
Sam.
Sam.
Hello.
So,
Hi,
hello
Jane.
there, everyone. Let's just see if I've got audio. Yes, I can hear us both. So, hello there, everyone. My name is David Postansky, and this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. So, performing on the show along with me today are all the performers you can see on screen. We're going to meet them, but first we need to get some suggestions coming through. So, if you're watching this, you give us lots of suggestions as we do the show, but also if you want to help get some more viewers, just click share from the Facebook page, or let people know where you can find it, if it's on YouTube or Twitter or wherever else. But the easiest one is if you're on facebook.com/extremeimprov, click share under the video, and then other people will be able to come in and join the show to give us suggestions. The first suggestion we're going to need is a suggestion of an ambition you had as a child. So everyone out there, give some suggestions of some ambition you had as a child. Just as we're getting those suggestions coming in, let's meet the other performers. So say hello to everyone, as you already have been. Sam.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sam.
And let's hear from Diz.
Hello, everyone. I'm Diz in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And, of course, joining us today is also Alan.
Hi, everybody. My name's Alan. Nice to see you again.
And we also have Ione. Say hello, Ione.
Hi.
And last but not least, we are joined for the first time on one of these shows by Sarah. Say hello, Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah.
Excellent. So we're going to be doing lots of improv games, and we're going to need lots of suggestions. So whether or not you are on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Mixer, or wherever you may be watching it, then make sure you do give us lots of suggestions. So the first suggestion we have, audience, as you're just warming up and finding the stream, make sure you give us lots of suggestions. The first comment we have is from Annette, who says, "My God, Sam, what happened to the hair?"
I forgot to tell my mum I cut my hair.
Okay. Fantastic. So, audience, as well as commenting on any haircuts and saying hello to each other, as you all are, don't be afraid to give us some suggestions. So, we need a suggestion of an ambition you had as a child. An ambition you had as a child. Do we have any of these coming through? I will check this. But if not, then we will self-generate. We will self-generate for this first game whilst we wait for people to find the stream. So,
I think my mum probably wants a son that communicates.
a son that communicates. Okay,
Well, with hair.
I'm happy to take that. Self-generating. We will take that from you, Sam. So, we're going to just quickly go on to speaker view here. And, oh, look at that. So, Sarah, you have popped up straight away onto the speaker view. I don't know if I could. Hello. It doesn't look like I'm. It's just on Sarah view right now. Let's
It's the
just
best
see.
view, guys. It's the best view.
It's the best view. Okay, I'll put this back onto gallery view. See if I can get it. Can I get it? I can't. It's just on. It's stuck on you, Sarah. You are.
That's behind you.
You are
Yes, become
doing
the Sarah
something
show.
to take that view. So what I will suggest are performers. Okay, we do have some suggestions coming on through as well. But what I will suggest performers is, if we need to, then we can all, we don't have to mute, but we can all stop our videos just so that we can make it full screen if we're having a technical issue there. But we're having suggestions coming through of an ambition you had as a child. Kevin on YouTube says to be a sex god. Annette says to be the champion tiddly winner. Does she mean
Winker.
tiddly winker? Okay. Jane says to go to the outback in Australia. Oh, and she does mean tiddly winker. So let's say that we're going to combine these ideas. So someone wants to become the Tiddlywinks champion in the outback Australia so they can become a sex god. So we're going to combine a lot of ideas here, and we're going to play our first game, which is known as Verbatim. And the way Verbatim works, once again, okay, I've gone on to speaker view, and now it is just Alan. I don't know what's going on with Zoom tonight. Alan, you will start. You will start this then. So, Alan, you will have 30 seconds to perform a dramatic monologue on the idea of being a champion Tiddlywinks player in the outback of Australia with the ambition of becoming a sex god. You have 30 seconds, and here you go.
Well, lots of people have ambitions when they're children. Most people want to be train drivers or Ghostbusters. But my ambition was always to become the Outback Tiddlywink champion, because that way I could become a sex god and Leona Harris at school would have to mate with me. So I saved up for weeks and weeks and got a set of winks, and I took them out to the outback, and I had my first ever game against myself. But unfortunately, a dingo ate me tiddly, so I was right back where I started. I had to leave the outback.
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much. Everyone give Alan a round of applause. So, Alan, you were first up. So, now we are going to come to Sarah. Okay, I can manually change the view. So, Sarah, you are full screen. In this game of Verbatim, as we always do, you will have 30 seconds to recreate Alan's original monologue as precisely as you can.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, tiddlywinks, they make you really sexy, and I'm a man who likes the winks. Growing up in the outback, I always wished that I could play the tiddlywinks. And they made me really, really sexy. And my ambition was to impress Leona at school with my tiddlywinks. And I did that really well by showing her.
And that is 30 seconds. So well done there. We'll just stop the timer. Everyone give Sarah a round of applause. We are now going to come on to our next performer, though. And our next performer is going to be Diz. So, Diz, I have made you full screen. And Diz, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Sarah's recreation of Alan's original monologue. So, just for clarity, you are not recreating Alan, you are just recreating Sarah. And here you go.
Crikey, I've always liked tiddlywinks, so I thought I'd come out here to the outback, and show me tiddlies to some of the ladies here. And, well, all I got was this job working in this restaurant. So I've been doing me tiddlywinks with me bloomin' onions and trying to get the ladies involved. And, well, it's just hard to do out here in the outback because the heat. God help me, the heat. My tiddlywinks won't wink and they won't tiddle, and my tiddles are all diddled.
Okay, and that is 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Well done there. Okay, so
Lost it there.
as we always do in a game of Verbatim, we are going to take things full circle. So, Alan, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Diz's recreation of Sarah's recreation of your original monologue. And for clarity, you are not recreating yourself or Sarah, you are just trying to recreate Diz. An audience, just before Alan does this, you will have the chance to vote after Alan's final recreation here of who did the best recreation. So, once you've seen Alan's next recreation here, make sure you start putting into the comments either Alan, Sarah, or Diz for whoever you think did the best recreation of what came before. But with that, Alan, here you go.
Well, I always wanted to be a tiddlywinker out here in the outback where I was born, so I went and did the Outback Tiddly Challenge, and all I got was this job in the restaurant. And it's hot here, I can't get the ladies involved, and the heat, dear God, the heat. Me tiddly's diddled, me winks have gone floppy, and me cup's full of sweat. It's frankly the most unhygienic situation even an Australian gentleman can find himself in. And I've watched myself in a dingo.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done, everyone. So just as I bring us all back onto group view, well done, everyone. So, oh dear. Just make sure that we are all visible on the screen. May just have to keep adjusting this size here. Audience, we need to know from you, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you felt that it was Sarah, type Sarah. If you felt that it was Diz, put Diz. And if you felt that it was Alan, put Alan. Whilst we wait for some of these votes to come through, let's find out from our other performers. Who do you think did the best recreation of who came before? Let's hear from Ione. Who do you think it was?
I think it was Alan. I think it was absolutely 100% Alan. A great Australian accent.
Okay, fantastic. Also, Sam, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before?
I thought it was interesting because there were 4 completely different performances in this one of telling what came before. I think of all of them, I would probably lean towards Diz as being my favourite of the 4.
Okay, so, and I will vote for Sarah just to make things all squared up there. But we will find out. We will find out what our audience thought of this. So, coming through on the audience votes, we can see that yes, audience, you can see me changing options on the screen. That is a slight technical hitch with Zoom, but sometimes this happens. I've never had one go completely smoothly yet, but we'll get to it. So Annette votes for Alan. Kevin on YouTube says all good but Alan. Jane says Alan as well. Kevin says, oops, I meant Alan. You said Alan. Oh, you said Alan with one L.
Alan's one, Alan.
Oh,
Yes, Gavin
Outrageous.
has said Alan as well. So I think that is a clean sweep. Alan, you won that round, so well done there. But we're going to have another round of this. So audience, we need some more suggestions. This time, can I get a suggestion of a type of job? So a place of work or a type of job, because we will do another round of verbatim here. So, and we also get, I cannot read this name, Ellie320. I'm sorry that I've butchered that, on Twitch, who also voted for Alan. Alan all the way. So rubbing some salt into the wounds there. But let's get some suggestions of another place of work. We get road sweeper, we get politician. Oh, I think we'll go for some. I'm going to go for a politician here. Ione, you were going to start this round, so we're going to just get it onto the speaker view. And
who wanted to be a politician as a kid?
well, that's a very good point. It's a very good point. So Ione, you are a politician, and let's say that you're talking about something to do with road sweeping, just to give you something to work with here. So, Erica also says, and Alan, you may have to answer some difficult questions later, but Erica says, Alan, who is Leona? So, I'll let you worry about that later. But let's say, Ione, you're a road sweeper and you're going to be talking about the theme... Sorry, you're a politician and you're going to be talking about the theme of road sweepers. And here you go.
Well, what can I say? Being a member of the Labour Party, I've decided to get a new job. And because the roads are so tight, I'm going to sweep them. And what I'm going to do, Dick, is not only use my hands, I'm going to use my 2 left feet. And then, well...
And that is 30 seconds. Well done there, Ione. Thanks so much. Love it. Okay, so from that, I will find the screen and I will now put it over to you, Sam. Sam, you will have 30 seconds to recreate Ione's original monologue, and here you go.
Well, it's not very nice being a politician. I just think it's always very difficult. There's so many things, and there's people, and they're on the road, and they're sweeping, and it's difficult.
And that is 30 seconds. Okay, well done there, Sam. So as we take this round, I will now have 30 seconds to recreate Sam's recreation of Ione's original monologue. And I'll give myself 30 seconds. And here I go. Oh, wow! It's not easy being a politician. In fact, it's quite difficult. A lot more difficult than sweeping the road. Oh, and I can honestly say I'm quite regretting that I spent the 30 seconds worrying about this hand movement and also trying to find some headphones to recreate Sam when I wasn't paying attention to anything. Okay, and that is 30 seconds gone. So there is a harsh life lesson to be learnt there. Make sure you pay attention. First rule of improv, listen. Okay, but we are going to take things full circle. So Ione, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate my recreation of Sam's recreation of your original monologue. And here you go.
Well, you know, it's not very easy being a politician. You know, you've got to sweep the road, and, you know, when you take one hand off and you've got to concentrate and then put the other one back on again, you know, and I've got to remember that to concentrate, and anywhere, just ramble, 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 ramble. Politician, ramble,
and that is
God,
time.
sweeping,
Thank you
ramble.
so much there, Ione. Now, I can be honest, I don't think that was our best example of this game. But, audience, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you think it was Ione, put Ione. If somehow you think it was me, put David. Or if you felt it was Sam, put Sam. Whilst we wait for some audience votes to come through, let's hear from our other performers. Sarah, who do you think did the best recreation?
It's a tough one, but I'm going to Sam because I particularly enjoyed his glasses.
Excellent.
Thank you very much,
See,
Sarah.
I'm gutted because I actually had some glasses, but I just didn't think to break them out. Okay, so let's hear. You got a mask, Diz. Who do you think did the best recreation there?
Best recreation was probably Ione recreating yours, but I'm also tempted to give it to you for the split second where I thought you were going to poke both of your eyes out there at the very beginning. That was some high drama for me, and I thought that's very much worth acknowledging.
Okay, and Alan, who do you think did the best recreation?
Well, I think I've got to give it to Ione because Sam clearly didn't listen to a bloody word she said, making Ione the most convincing politician out of all of you.
Okay, fantastic. Let's see what our audience have said. So, we have Kevin says Ione, Annette says Ione, our friend 320 on Twitch says definitely Ione, Gavin says Ione, Jane says Sam, so there's a vote there for Sam, so it doesn't quite become a full sweep, but Erica also says Ione. So, Ione, you have won that round, so well done there. So, we are going to move on to our next challenge. I just want to, once again, give a reminder for all our audience, if you're enjoying the show, by all means, click that share button and help some more of your network, some of your friends, to be able to discover the show and watch along with us, because we need lots of suggestions and things coming through. So, we're going to move on to our next game, and our next game is going to be for Alan, and it is going to be for Sarah, and it is what is known as a traditional alphabet game. So if our other performers all take out our cameras, our cameras aren't leaving properly, something is going wrong. I do not know what's going wrong with the stream tonight. I will find a way. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to get you guys. What can I do? In fact, Sarah, I'm going to ask you to sit this one out. and I'm going to have it as Ione and Alan because you are in the middle of the page. So, there we go. We can get you guys on the middle of the screen somehow. Oh no, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong as people drop out. So, Alan and Ione, you are going to do a traditional alphabet scene. And the way this works, we need a suggestion from our audience of something that you may keep secret from someone else. So I need a suggestion of something that you need to keep secret from someone else. A suggestion of something you'd like to keep secret from someone else. Audience, put that in there. We also need a letter of the alphabet, or if we get the suggestion, I may just grab that one. But let's have a look. An affair. Okay, so we've got a suggestion of an affair. We may find out who Leona is, in fact, Alan. So we'll take that. And a big boil on my tushy. And we've got the suggestion of the letter X. So you're going to start at the letter X, and you're going to do this traditional alphabet scene until you go back through to the letter X. And here you go.
Xenophobia is the reason I couldn't tell my parents about our affair.
Aha!
Oops.
Zen alphabet you appear to be using, where the rules do not apply.
Which way are we going?
B. Back straight, normal way.
I did A. He's supposed to be B.
No, we started at X.
This is going well. Okay.
Going great.
Yes, we did, Alan. Yes, we did. Can we go
Keep
again?
going, keep going.
Yeah. Just pick a letter, we'll go from there.
Aha! Let's go from aha.
Sounds like a plan.
But where are you going from now, Alan? I'm lost.
You did R, so I did S.
A, you arse. A for Alan.
A for Alan. Do you want me to go with the A then?
I went with the A already. I went aha.
Okay, right, so I'll do B now, yeah?
David, can you get the staff?
Blimey, this is going well, Ione.
Incredibly well, Alan. Incredibly well.
Definitely our finest hour as improvisers.
Eventually we will get there, I am sure.
Fair enough. So we were talking about our affair.
Goodness me, who knows?
How am I supposed to know?
Ian told me that you knew.
Joking aside, the internet being what it is, everybody on the planet could know by now.
Kill them all. Kill them.
Listen to me. That is a very time-consuming plan.
My is itching.
No, that boil hasn't come back, has it?
Oh my God, it's come back and it's huge.
Oh, perfect. Do you want me to lance it for you?
Quickly, now.
Right, I'll just go and boil the needles.
Syringe. A syringe, probably better.
Terribly good idea. We can suck out the pus with it and use it to kill people.
I go underneath it, please.
Very good. That's what I shall do.
So when?
Extremely quickly.
Way! And I think that can be said that somehow we made it. So come back onto the screen, guys.
Sorry, everybody.
We got there in the end.
No. I
And-
like how you got it back to the affair. That was excellent.
Okay, well done. Also, I just want to apologise. During that, we had a lot of technical issues. We had some performer issues as well. We got onto the right letter of the alphabet eventually. But also, I want to apologise about the technical issues. For some reason, my settings on Zoom have reset, but I've now made it so we should easily be able to have two-handers. So this is part of what happens when you do a live show. But next up, okay, so Sarah, we are going to help you with this, but unfortunately, because of that technical issue, I'm unfortunately going to punish you slightly for it.
Okay.
So,
fair enough.
we're going to move on from our traditional alphabet scene, and we're going to attempt a reverse alphabet scene. So, if at any point you are stuck, I will help you out by shouting the correct next letter at you. But
And we will help you out by not doing that.
Yes.
Thanks.
But this will be a reverse alphabet scene, and I'm going to put you into the safe hands of Sam. So, Sam and Sarah, you will be doing a reverse alphabet scene here. From the audience, I may need some more suggestions of things that might be secrets, because we'll keep with that. I'll just see if we've got anything, and then we can... Oh dear, what have we got? So we still... Fungal nails. That's gross. Thank you very much, Annette. So we'll see what else
thanks,
we've got.
Mum. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Know something.
So I have something here. I'm not even sure if it is a suggestion, but it says, knowing me, knowing you, aha. And someone says, a spy life. And then Kevin says, an affair again. So we're being creative.
I think my dad's
and
trying to tell
original.
us something.
Okay, so I quite like knowing me, knowing you, aha. So, knowing me, knowing you, aha, and a spy life. Let's see if those ideas can combine into anything. And let's... Okay, because I'm throwing you into the deep end, Sarah, I'm going to make it easier by starting at Z, and then you'll just have to end back at A. So, Ione, if you can stop your video stream, and I will do the same. And then it should just leave it with Sarah and Sam. And in your own time, here you go.
Zebras are watching everywhere. They're everywhere, I tell you.
You are very paranoid, Bernard.
X-rays! I've had too many X-rays, all the radiation.
Well, I told you not to go in the X-ray machine, and you insisted on going in the X-ray machine, didn't you?
You never said not to do that.
Oh, twat! That's what you are. How dare you talk to me like that?
So this is how it is it? I really thought I knew you and you knew me. Uh-huh.
Really? You do know me, and I know you, uh-huh.
Quite apparently, we do not know each other, uh-huh.
Probably what's happening here is that secretly we know each other too well.
Oh my God! Do you really think you know me? Mamma mia!
Nudity, that's what we need in our relationship, more nudity.
Money, money, money. I think that's more of what we need, to be honest.
Look, you have problems with your finances. We both know that.
Knowing this about me, why did you marry me?
Kick me in the face, I'm confused.
Listen,
Yeah.
right? We've got a mission here. We've got to be spies. How are we going to do this?
Just creep really quietly around the zoo.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Horses are looking at us from their cages.
Good God, where are they?
Frogs are everywhere also. I know I'm paranoid, but that's true.
Everywhere?
Don't look now. They're staring at us.
Can you tell me in which direction?
Bernard, they're everywhere.
Ah!
And that is scene. So well done there, guys. Okay, I will just attempt to find my screen to bring that back. So well done, guys. Thank you so much.
Well done.
Oh, Alan, do you know what? Somewhere, I don't know where, but I actually have an identical mask to that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the closest we have to PPE these days.
yeah, I don't know where mine is. I normally have it about, but I've lost my mask. So what a shame. But well done there, and thank you so much, Sarah, for being so sporting to be thrown into the deep end.
That's brilliant, Sarah.
Okay,
well done.
so
Very well
Diz, I'm just going to ask you this straight out.
What?
Do you know the NATO phonetic alphabet?
The what?
Don't worry.
The NATO phonetic alphabet?
Alpha,
Yeah, you
Bravo,
know.
Charlie. Do you know this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Diz, I'm going to throw you
Yeah.
in the deep end here because you may have seen us do this, but you definitely haven't done it. But if everyone else kills the video, me and Diz are going to do another scene. But this time, audience, we are going to need a suggestion. Well, we'll go with one more suggestion of something to keep secret. By all means, put some suggestions in there or see if we have something that we haven't used yet. Okay, so it could be that a suggestion that someone is an alien. I'm willing to take that. And the way a NATO phonetic alphabet scene works is instead of starting our sentences with words that begin with a letter of the alphabet, we have to use the actual words Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and so on and so forth as the beginning words, and try and make it into other sentences. Are you willing to give this a go?
Oh, I'm willing to do anything. That's why I'm here, brother.
Okay.
But I may not know all of the proper NATO
Don't worry,
words.
Diz, because I'm throwing you so in the deep end here.
That's all right.
I am willing to accept anything you say. Right, and one of us is an alien. And here we go. Alpha male shall take over the earth. You there.
Bravo!
Charlie, come here and I will do the probing.
Delta is something that I need working on when you probe.
Echoes will there be when I get really in deep?
Farts are likely.
Golf game, I think it will be a hole in one when I do the probe. Now here we go.
Horses will be able to fit once you're finished.
India! They will fit India, I'm telling you. We'll take them on the spaceship.
Jesus Christ! That hurts!
Kilo of horse meat is what will sustain our planet for the future generations.
Look out!
Mike, goodness, you're right.
Navy! The Navy is coming!
Oscar, we will give them an Oscar-winning performance so they do not suspect that we are really aliens.
Potato chips is something that we should eat in front of the humans. That would work.
Quebec. If they wonder where our accent is from, we will say Quebec.
Roger that.
Sierra Desert is our next destination where we will take all of the sand to take back to our homeland.
Tango with me? A convincing dance should convince the humans that we're human.
Uniform! I will take the form of a uni student, and that way no one will suspect that I am a creature from another world.
Varicose veins are something that we also should have running up our necks. That would teach them that we're humans.
Whiskey. I'm going to need a big drink of whiskey now.
X-ray machines. If the humans find out that we're not human, they'll subject us to X-ray machines.
Yankee, you damn Yankees don't know the NATO phonetic alphabet.
Zebra, golly gosh.
And we made it. So well done. We can come back to...
All right, I have to
dear.
learn that
We
now.
can come
I
back
do
to the full
apologize.
view. Well done, Diz.
No, thank you very much.
Diz, I threw you. Oh gosh, I've been throwing people
No.
in the deep end tonight, and this is one of the things I said I wouldn't do to people, but I've just panicked
No.
with the technical issues.
I love it. I'm there for every time.
Well, Diz,
I love
also
it. Go.
tonight we have created the Diz phonetic alphabet, so that's got to be a win.
Varicose veins was my favourite.
No, it's not Lizzo, it's Dizo.
It's thank you very much. It's the American phonetic alphabet because we do things differently.
Yeah.
I was convinced.
Okay, so we are going to move on to our next challenge. So, audience, we're going to do what's known as an extreme monologue. And so, for this, we're going to need lots and lots of suggestions of different well-known characters from fiction. And let's say that today's theme is we also need suggestions. So, one, we need suggestions of characters from fiction. And two, we need suggestions of things that they hate. So suggest characters from fiction and suggest things that they hate. Whilst we're getting these suggestions come through, I'll just explain the rules. We're each going to have an attempt to perform a monologue as a character, and we are going to attempt to keep this monologue going for as long as possible, but we are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. That's why it's an extreme monologue. We are also not allowed to hesitate, which we count as saying things like or just an extended pause. If we break any of these rules, then any of the other performers can call out freeze, and we will stop and that will end the monologue. So, going up first. Let's make sure we get lots and lots of suggestions, audience, of characters from fiction and things they hate. Going up first, if the rest of us, if I put us onto speaker view, let's just see, I can assign it. I think I still have to assign it, but Ione, you are up first because speaker view has dictated it will be you. And let's say you are Marge Simpson. Ione, you are Marge Simpson, and let's get a suggestion of something that Marge Simpson hates. So let's see. So I see here a suggestion of something someone hates. I can take it from another suggestion. I'm going to say that you hate school. No, sorry, alcohol. I can't read. So let's say that you hate alcohol. You're Marge Simpson and you hate alcohol. Now the rest of us, if we notice that Ione repeats any words or hesitates for an extended pause or says or then call out freeze, and that will be the end of the round. But for now, Ione, you are Marge Simpson, and here you go.
Oh my God! Homer mustn't know that I actually love alcohol. He thinks that I hate it, but I love.
Freeze.
Oh, freeze at 14 seconds. What was the challenge there?
Repetition of I.
Oh, repetition of I at 14 seconds. I'm willing to accept that.
Extremely good vocal impression, though, I think.
Thank you, Alan.
Yeah, 14 seconds for Ione. Okay, so next up, Alan, since you are on the screen, I will put it to you. So, Alan, I'm going to pin you to the page, and let's see what character you will be performing as. So, you are going to be Dr. Jekyll, and you are scared, or I can't remember if it was scared. You are going to be talking about gherkins.
Hating gherkins.
Hating gherkins, thank you very much. So here you go.
The one thing that Mr. Hyde and I agree on is that we cannot stand gherkins, or pickles in general, pickled onions, anything to do with vinegar or jars. It goes right through us both. And we end up with a terrible
repetition of
we. Repetition of we at 22 seconds. Well done, though, Alan. So, other performers, you are going to need to bring your camera back on so I can assign you to the screen. And so, Diz, I see you there next. Diz, I will pin you to the screen. And let's find a character for you, Diz. And Diz, you are going to be He-Man. So, you are He-Man. As in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and you hate going to the shops, as suggested by Kevin. So you are He-Man, and you hate going to the shops, and here you go.
I have the power to go down to the shops.
A repetition of 2.
Two.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, repetition of 2.
Oh, no.
I think that was at
Repetition of
8
the,
seconds as well.
Yeah, sorry
8
about that.
seconds. 8 seconds.
No.
That's very harsh. Go down.
Oh, Sam.
Go
It's a
to...
fair cop, as you would say.
Yes. Okay,
To be
Sarah.
fair, I think that was actually longer than a He-Man episode anyway, so it did very well. It had
better
more
animated.
Okay, so Sarah, you will go next. Your character is Queen Victoria, and you hate handkerchiefs. So, Sarah, you're Queen Victoria, and you hate handkerchiefs. You have 22 seconds to beat from Alan, and here you go.
One is most displeased by a handkerchief. The linen pleases me not very much indeed, for it is white and scratchy upon one's royal nose. Indeed, the entire...
Repetition of indeed.
Repetition of indeed at 19 seconds, Sarah. Well done there.
Yes.
Sam, you will be up next.
Alright.
Sam, okay, let's ping you to the page. And Sam, your character is going to be Donald Duck, and you hate the government. You are Donald Duck, and you hate the government. And
Sam, that's easy.
You say that.
How can
I'm
we
not
tell
quite
if he
as-
repeats a word?
Well,
That's
it'll all be
easy,
repetition. That's the problem.
here you go.
Freeze,
Repetition
yeah.
of...
Yeah, freeze
I had
at
the
8
exact same
seconds.
thought, Alan.
Yeah, repetition, David.
Okay, very good. We've
In
all
my head,
got-
I was saying actual words.
In your head you are.
None of them were the same.
Okay, fantastic. So, I will go next. I will go last. Alan is in the lead with 22 seconds. Let's see what character I've got. And I have got Donald Trump, and my favourite fictional character, and he hates the truth. So, I will be Donald
Very
Trump,
factual.
and I hate the truth. And here I go. Okay, I want to tell you all a little secret. It's absolutely tremendous. The truth. Now, if you go back in time
Freeze.
to...
You?
I know,
Repetition of
shit.
you?
Okay,
Oh.
so repetition,
Well
repetition
done,
of you. Okay.
Started out, you sound like a gay Italian vampire.
Well, it's my typecasting. What can I say? A gay
That's-
Italian vampire. It's on my
No.
CV.
That
I
is
think
Alan, you win that round. So well done, Alan.
I think you missed a trick, Dave, because for Trump hating the truth, you could have just spliced in stock footage of anything Trump did.
Well, absolutely, absolutely. But we are going to move on to our next challenge. And our next challenge is going to require from our audience a suggestion of something to celebrate. So let's go for a little bit more creative than just saying a birthday or Christmas. What could be something, audience, that you would like to celebrate? Let's get a suggestion of something you would like to celebrate. And as we get that, let's put up the overloud and scary suggestions thing to the audience, which is frozen. I bet doesn't go away now. Okay, so let's get a suggestion of something that you could celebrate, audience. The next game that we are going to be playing is going to be a three-hander, and it is what is known as alliteration anarchy. Alliteration anarchy, and it is going to be for myself, it is going to be for Diz, and it is going to be for Alan. So, alliteration anarchy, if the rest of us take out our cameras, the way it will work is we are also going to need from the audience suggestions of letters of the alphabet and who you would like them assigned to. Because the way alliteration anarchy works is we are each going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet, and as much as possible we have to begin as many of the words that we individually say with the letter that we have been assigned. So let's see what suggestions we've got coming through. Things to celebrate, and also letters of the alphabet and performers that you would like those letters assigned to. So, okay, a golden wedding anniversary, celebration of opening a wine bottle, the school summer holidays. Let's just see. Annette George says first orgasm. Okay, right. So that's the most interesting one yet, and we may be going for that. First orgasm, I think, is going to have it. Okay, first orgasm is the scene. I have been assigned the letter Y. Julie assigns Alan the letter G. And let's just see. Okay, Elia, I can never pronounce your name on Twitch. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm just going to call you 320 because that is at the end of your name. You have assigned Diz the letter Q, which is quite a tough one. I do apologise about that, Diz. So, Alan, what is your letter?
G.
And my letter is, of course, Y. And Diz, you have Q. Now, just to reiterate, for our performers, we can say any words we choose, but our goal is to begin as many of the words we say individually with the letter we have been assigned. And this will be a scene about celebrating a first orgasm. And here we go. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Great God, I think you found my G-spot.
Yo! You were yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Woo!
Glorious.
Queens, I heard some quivering quims in here.
Yank it, man!
Gelatinous quivering quims.
You Yankees, just yank it. You yank it, you Yankees.
Quickly, let's convene at the Quick Mart down on the corner of Quincy and Quebec.
Yoo-hoo! I'll be there. Yes!
Good geography.
Quite. I studied at Princeton.
Yo, like, yesterday I was like, yeah, but today I am like, yes!
Quayle, is this your first time coming quickly?
Yogurt. Yogurt? Oh, yuck.
Grim.
Quincy, that's not yogurt.
Not yogurt? Yummy or yuck?
Quite yuck.
God almighty, it's yuck.
Yeesh.
Good.
Quiet.
Selling great guns here, guys.
Quiet. I hear the constable.
You do?
I do.
You
Quickly.
mean the gendarme?
Yeah.
Quickly, quietly.
Ah, my Y fronts. Yucky with yogurt tea. Years. And scene! We will stop that one there.
Very clear.
So, Annette, when you have your first orgasm, it'll be exactly like that.
It will be.
Mm.
I hope you'll be thinking of me.
We can
I'm
come
gonna take
back.
my mum's phone off of her.
So, audience, we're going to do a different game now. And this game will be for Ione, it will be for Sarah, and it will be for Sam. And it is what is known as a Styles Clash. So
Styles Clash!
Styles Clash. I will take the suggestion that we've already got of where the scene is going to be set. I'll see what we've got. But the thing we're going to need lots and lots and lots of, audience, is we're going to need different suggestions of film, television, and theatre styles. We're going to need suggestions of different accents. We're going to need suggestions of time periods. And we're going to need suggestions of different animals. So once again, give lots and lots. Keep going. If you've given one, give another 3. Give suggestions of time periods, of animals, of accents. Give suggestions of film, television, and theatre styles. Or anything else. And our performers will attempt to continue the scene in the styles you have suggested. So every so often, I will call out freeze and give them a new style to continue the scene in. So let's just have a look at what we've got coming through. So to get an idea of what the scene will be about, let's say it is set on a golden wedding anniversary. It is set on a golden wedding anniversary. I will drop my camera out. And you guys will just start the scene like normal, and every so often I will call out freeze. And here you go.
Oh, we made it! We made it to 50 years!
Hooray! I think I'm happy. I've had a lot of Botox.
What are we celebrating?
Oh, I've
It's our
forgotten.
anniversary!
Oh, our anniversary!
Yeah.
Whose anniversary?
Oh, whose anniversary? It's ours, I think. Is it ours,
Ours,
dear?
yes, it's ours.
Our
What
anniversary.
are you doing
Is it
here,
mine?
Kara?
Is it my anniversary?
No, Kara, we're not
no,
celebrating
Kara.
your anniversary.
You're celebrating our anniversary, if anything.
It's our anniversary!
Okay, and freeze. Freeze there, guys. Let's get you your suggestion. I would like you to continue this as if it is the 1920s. Continue this scene as if it is the 1920s, and here you go.
Now listen here, we all know that everyone's got some money around here in America, so you need to get us some gold. Where's my gold?
Look here, young man. You were supposed to be going out with me a year ago, and I don't know what's happening now.
This is the worst anniversary I've ever had.
Oh no, you only get one 50-year anniversary in your life. What are you doing about this now? Where's my gold?
Okay,
I
and
got your gold.
freeze there. Let's get another one for you guys to continue in. I would like you to continue this as if it is... Oh, okay, so Gavin has given lots of suggestions in one. So let's see what we can do with this. 1980s horror with outrageous French accents. So I would like you to continue this as a 1980s horror with outrageous French accents. Thank you for that, Gavin. Here you go.
I'm very scared because a monster has taken my Rubik's Cube.
The monster is here. Where are they?
I am the monster.
You are the monster. Oh, ha, ha. You have come here on our wedding anniversary. How could you do this to us?
I want to bite your neck.
I
my
like
neck.
that idea.
Bite her neck, not mine. You bite her neck.
Give it a little bite right here. Get on
I like his neck.
Oui,
I
oui,
want
I
to
will
bite
step back.
your neck.
I will stay right out of your way. This can be your anniversary present.
Oh, you are so sweet, my darling.
I try
And
my best for
freeze.
you, my love.
Okay, let's get another one for you guys. Let's have you guys continue it. Okay, well, we're going to have you guys continue it. Continue it as if it's a grade school play. A grade school play. So, a school play, basically. And here you go.
I'm not gonna bite your neck. Go off. Go away.
I've done a wee.
No, you didn't do a wee.
Did
That's
a
not
wee.
how you're supposed to celebrate anniversaries. Anniversaries are filled with love, everyone.
Now
And
is
Sarah
so
did the wee. Sarah did the wee. Sarah did the wee.
No, stop it, stop it. Today's a happy day, everyone. It's our anniversary.
It's the anniversary.
happy wee.
Happy wee anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Okay, freeze. Let's get one more for you to continue. And the last one, I would like you to continue. Oh, okay, so there's loads of good suggestions coming through. We'll see if there's somewhere else we can use these on towards the end of the show. In fact, I'm definitely going to use these towards the end of the show. But the last one I would like you to continue in would be from Dave. Hello, Dave. Is as a British World War II propaganda newsreel. And here you go.
Anniversaries will help us win the war against the Germans.
Yes, that is absolutely
What's going
true.
on there?
We all know that in this country we need people who are committed to their country, committed to their people. We need you to
And
be
nothing-
committed.
Nothing shows commitment more than marrying somebody who you vaguely dislike and staying with them for 50 years.
Happy anniversary, everyone.
Well,
Happy anniversary. 50 years is something to be celebrated, like
Kill
our
me
victory.
kill me
Not
now.
really. You.
And scene! Well done there, everyone. Come back. We will go on to the full view. So, audience, we're going to move on now to our final challenge. I want to thank everyone who's taken the time to watch us tonight, and we have been ironing out a couple of technical glitches. For some reason, my Zoom has reset, and so we have to do a few bits manually here. But you have stuck with us, and you have given us lots and lots of good suggestions. Our last game of the show is what is known as an impression battle tournament. So we're going to have a little tournament, and we are going to be doing impressions. So what we need from you is lots and lots more suggestions of well-known characters from fiction. If you're watching this at home, then the thing we need now is well-known characters from fiction. So once we get these coming through, I am now going to make the executive decision to combine this with the genres that we did not use in the last game, because we had so many good suggestions of genres coming through that we didn't mine. So we are going to combine these with the impressions. So first up will be Alan and Diz. Alan and Diz, you are going to go first, but I'm going to put us onto speaker view here. So let's just get Diz, you will go up first. Let's pin you onto the video. And Diz, the character you will be performing as. The character you will be performing as is David Hasselhoff. You are David Hasselhoff, and now I'm going to get a style that we didn't previously use. So you are David Hasselhoff, and you are going to be David Hasselhoff attempting to perform a Scottish accent. And here you go.
Great.
Okay, I think that's what we've got for David Hasselhoff. So well done there. Excellent. Next up will be Alan. And I'm just going to get what your character is going to be, Alan. So your character is going to be Ronnie K. You are Ronnie K as suggested by Julie. So you are Ronnie K. Did I say Cray, oh man? Ronnie Cray.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, who's Ronnie K? Don't know why I said
Yeah.
Okay, Ronnie Cray. You are Ronnie Cray. And let's have a look at the style you will be doing this in. You will be doing this as if it's Ronnie Cray in film noir. Ronnie Cray in film noir. Let's just get it so you're on the main view. So speaker view, and let's pin you there, Alan. And here you go.
She was a dame. A dame to make a dime store bookstore close its doors the moment the dimes had been spent. But I couldn't remember if I was the straight one or the gay one, so whether she was a dame didn't really mean anything to me. I went and hugged my old mum.
There you go. Thank you so much there, Alan. Excellent. So audience, other performers, you can jump back in. Audience, who do you think did the better impression there? Put into comments if you want to vote for Alan as Ronnie Cray, or put Ronnie K. That may have been Ronnie K. Or put into the comments if you've not had enough of David Hasselhoff from Diz. So we will find out if it was either Diz, or David Hasselhoff, or put Ronnie Cray or Alan if you felt it was Alan. We'll just ask our other performers who we felt won it there, and we will start with Ione.
Just to be clear.
Sorry?
Alan won that, just to be clear.
We'll find out. So, Ione, who do you think won that one?
Alan.
Oh, straight into the answer there. Not much analysis. Very decisive.
Sorry.
Sarah, who do you think won?
Right.
Oh, this is controversial, but I was quite inspired by Diz.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. And Sam, who do you put it to?
I thought of both of them. You know, David Hasselhoff is thick as anything, so he probably would only say one word during that. So yeah, I'm going for Diz.
Okay, so let's see what our audience says.
Can I just say I admire Diz's commitment, because he's clearly been revising the NATO phonetic alphabet.
Yeah.
Okay, audience. Kevin says Big Alan. Then is that a character, or was that your vote? I'm not sure. Okay, so you get a vote either way, Alan. Julie says Alan. Dave says Alan. Annette says Diz. Erica says Alan. 320 on Twitch says Diz. Another Ginu Forced on Twitch says Alan. And then Julie says Nelson Mandela, which may be a suggestion of another character. But, okay, Alan, you have advanced there, so well done, Alan. Okay, next up, we are going to have Sarah and Sam. So, let's have Sarah and Sam, and I'll put it on speaker view, and let's find first up, we will pin Sarah. And let's find a character for you, Sarah. And your character is going to be... Okay, you get the character... Oh, this is a fun one. Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. You are Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. Have you seen Monsters, Inc.?
No.
No? Okay, I feel...
You're missing out.
Is that too mean? I'm going to give you another one then. Just because
It's Billy Crystal, if that's any help.
It's Billy Crystal, if that helps. No,
Guys
okay.
are middle-aged, come on.
Okay. I'm going to give you something. So let's find a character for you.
Mike Wazowski from Monsters University.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Okay.
Reggie level then as well.
Low blow.
I'm going to be kind. It's your first rodeo here. So let's give you character Fagin. You have the character Fagin from Oliver
Nice.
Twist.
Okay, we can do this.
Okay, you're Fagin from Oliver Twist, and let's find a style for you to continue in. And I would like you to be Fagin from Oliver Twist, but as if it is the 1960s. Now, obviously, the musical came out in the 1960s, but it was not set in the 1960s. So, for clarity, we'd like it to be... Yeah. We would like you to... It is very postmodern. We would like you to be Fagin in the 1960s, and here you go.
Cool, blimey, Governor, I've got me some orphans all around me, but that's cool, because it's the 60s. We can all just smoke some dope. Maybe we're going to pick some pockets. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're just going to go to Woodstock and see Jimi Hendrix and be a nice, happy family, because nothing bad's going to happen, because it's the 60s. Hooray! Check out my caftan. I made it myself with the help of the tiny little orphans. Pick my pocket. Everybody's a winner.
Okay, Sarah, that's enough. Sorry, so well done. Sometimes I forget that if we've got new performers who are jumping straight into it, I don't prime you that. Like 10 seconds is plenty.
I was going for an hour.
You were going.
Full on solo show.
Yeah. Okay, Sam, you're going to have to beat that. Let's
Try
get a
and follow
character
that.
for you, Sam. Let's get a character, and the character for
My
you...
wife's very talented.
Okay, let's have a look. The character for you, Sam, is going to be Danny Zuko from Greece. So
Right.
you're Danny Zuko from Greece.
Wish I didn't cut my hair now.
And your character... sorry, not your character. You're Danny Zuko from Greece. And let's say you were Danny Zuko from Greece in a horror film. And
Okay.
here you go.
Go Grease Lightning, you're coming round the corner now. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning, I think I'm gonna die right now. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning, ow, ow, I am dead, oh my god,
Well done there, Sam. Lovely performance. Lovely singing. Okay, performers,
first
we
time
can
I've ever
come
heard
back. So, audience, who do you think did the best impression there? So, put your votes if you felt it was Sam as Danny Zuko, or put your impression... Sorry, not your impression. Or put your vote for Sarah if you felt it was Sarah. Okay, just whilst we're waiting that for the audience votes to come through, Ione, who do you think won it there?
I'm going to go for Sarah, as she's a newbie and she committed to it. I liked her. I believe she was actually Fagin. So I'm going to go for Sarah.
Okay.
My girl.
Diz, who do you vote for here?
I also have to vote for Sarah. The musicality of what Sam did was fantastic.
It was.
And it sort of transported me back to when I saw Grease in theaters back in when I was a little boy. But it's still, that Fagin was there was no faking that Fagin. That was
Okay.
fantastic.
And Alan, who would you put it to?
Well, I mean, Sarah is an obvious front runner, both in terms of length and sidestepping the implicit anti-Semitism of the role. But I think at the end of the day, I'm going to have to give it to Sam, because I bloody hate Grease, and watching Danny get killed is a dream. So thank you, Sam.
No worries,
Okay,
Alan.
fantastic.
All for you,
We've
I promise.
We have audience votes coming through. So, Kevin says Sam edged it. 320 on Twitch says it was so Sam. Annette says Sam. Jinyu Forced says Sam. Erica says Sarah. Daniel says Sam. Samuel George himself says Sam. I'm going to say that's actually a vote for Sarah there, Sam. Okay.
Oh.
Sometimes we have to be harsh with your tactics.
Fair play, fair play.
Jane says Sarah was great, but she still votes for Sam. Okay. Julie says Sam. Gavin says Sarah. Dave says Sarah. I think that Sam just about has it there, though. So well done, Sam. You win that round. Okay. Which leaves, I believe, myself and Ione. So myself and Ione. Ione, you can go first. So once again, let's put this onto the speaker view. And let's pin Ione up here. And let's find a character for you. So, Ione, let's find a character. If you haven't suggested characters yet on the... if you're viewing this, by all means, we need some suggestions of well-known characters from fiction. So, the character... Okay, so we're not going to do this, but I just want to note that Kevin has suggested Sam should have been Jimmy Savile. So you lucked out there, Sam.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks, Dad. Really appreciate that.
Yes, okay. So 320 on Twitch suggests for you, Ione, that you are Mrs. Trunchbull from I can't speak. Mrs. Trunchbull from Matilda. From Matilda. Okay, you're Miss Trunchbull from Matilda, and let's find a style for you to do it in. So you're Miss Trunchbull from Matilda, and the style is going to be that you're attempting it in a West Indian accent. You're Miss Trunchbull in a West Indian accent. And here you go.
Children, come now. Miss your trunks. We gotta lick you with my trunks ball, you know. If you do not be... What? Sit down. Otherwise I will beat you, you know. Don't worry about me. I miss trunks ball. Me say it again. Miss trunks ball. All right.
Okay, well done there. Oh dear. So I will just put that back to the gallery view. I may have just ended any chance I had, but when I saw that there was a suggestion, I know you can do that accent so well. I love it. But let's have a look. So I need one final character and a character for me. And the character I've got for me is going to be, just coming through from Dave, is Speedy Gonzales. Speedy Gonzales. And let's find a style to continue this in. So this will be Speedy Gonzales. And God, I've got to scroll back some way. And I'm going to be doing this in the style of musical theatre. So I won't be able to add any music to it today. We also got the suggestion of a music video, so there's going to be much of a muchness. So let's put this on speaker view. I'm Speedy Gonzales, and this is going to be in the style of musical theatre. Okay, so andale, andale, arriba, arriba, andale, andale, I see ya, I am so speedy, not like my girlfriend, she is so needy, she takes all my cheese, and I say to her, please, come here, senorita. There you go, that's all I can be bothered to do there. So, that is what I've done. So, audience, if you liked my performance as Speedy Gonzales, put David or Speedy. If you preferred Ione as Ms. Trunchbull, put Ione or Miss Trunchbull. Whilst we do that, we will hear from our fellow performers of who you felt did the better one there. So, Sam, who do you give it to?
Well, they were both very genuine sounding accents there, I felt. But I think I'm just about going to edge it to David as Speedy Gonzales.
Okay. Sarah, who would you give it to?
I mean, they both moved me to tears for very different reasons. But I'm going to go for Ione.
Oh, gosh. Okay, Alan, who do you give it to that time?
Well, they both pushed me to the brink of orgasm for different reasons. But I think, as a nerd, I can't accept the non-canon addition of a girlfriend for Speedy Gonzales, so it's going to have to be Ione for me.
I don't. It's a musical theatre. He's got to have a girlfriend in there, a love story or something. Okay, so Diz, who do you give it to?
Ooh, you know, that's it's a tough one. It's really a tough one. I did not expect that sort of singing to come out of you, David. Haven't known you that long. I'm not familiar with your singing abilities, but and the West Indian accent was fantastic. So I just have to give it again to Sarah for that last round. Can't decide.
Okay, let's see.
Sorry.
We have voted as performers. Let's see what the audience say. So, first up we have Jinyu Forced says Ione. Then 320 says Ione as Jamaican Mrs. Trunchbull, and then has two laughing over the side faces. Dave Green says Ione. Julie says Miss Trunchbull with an M. Jane says Speedy. Thanks, Mum. Okay, Gavin says Ione. Kevin says Ione. Ting. And oh, I thought that was like as if it was like a win, but I think it's meant to be reference to the accent. I don't know. Okay, so Ione, you undoubtedly win that one. So well done there. And we should now have 3 winners, which will be Ione, Sam, and Alan. So audience, they are going to move through into a 3-way dance. Not a dance-off, but a 3-way dance grand finale here. So 3 performers will perform, and only one of them will be the winner of today's show to become the next reigning and defending Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. So if you would like to suggest any final characters for our 3 performers, put those suggestions in there now. And we will see who we have got. So, first up, I think will be you, Sam. Sam,
Okay.
You will go first, and we're going to get a character for you. And by all means, put a few more styles that you'd like these guys to perform in as well. A couple more have come through, but we were just scraping the barrel on the last ones that we've got. And let's just find it on Speaker View. Sam, you will go
That's
first.
our mission statement, isn't it?
What, scraping the barrel?
Scraping the barrel.
Definitely. I've got it tattooed somewhere. Okay, so...
I don't want to know where.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say...
Let's just say no way you'd like to scrape.
Okay, so Kevin suggests for you, Sam, and once again, I'm going to ignore this, Rolf Harris. I don't know what is trying to be told to you here tonight.
I don't know what my dad's got against me.
I don't know. Okay, but, okay, we have Lady Penelope and Parker from Thunderbirds. I like that idea. So you are both Lady Penelope and Parker from Thunderbirds.
Right.
And let's just see how you're going to do this. The suggestion
Badly.
as a surfer movie. So you are both Lady Penelope and Parker from Thunderbirds, and this is a surfer movie. And here you go.
Right, let's get ourselves on the waves, shall we? Let's go. Oh no, it's really windy. It's so windy.
Excellent, well done there. So fantastic. Let's put it back on Speaker View. So next up, so audience, keep giving those suggestions through of characters, and once you've watched all 3, you'll be able to start voting on who you think should be the grand finale champion today. Next up, we will have Ione. So let's go on Speaker View, and I will pin Ione's view to this. The character for you, Ione. Let's just see what we've got coming through. You are going to be the character Inspector Clouseau. So Inspector Clouseau, the Pink Panther. And the style for you to do it is Inspector Clouseau in a rom-com. So you're Inspector Clouseau, this is a rom-com, and here you go.
Oh, what is it here I see? Oh, wait. I do not know what it is. Do you know what it is?
Okay, there we go. I loved it. You did it. I could just about tell that was not a legitimate freeze, but it was a cliffhanger there. So last up, we will have Alan. And so once we have seen Alan's performance here, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, you'll be able to start voting. But wait until you've seen all 3. And the character you are going to have, Alan, let's just see what we've got that we haven't used. You are going to have the character. Ooh, you are going to be. There's lots of good characters to choose from here. Johnny Bravo, no, not that one. Daffy Duck, lots of cartoon characters. Bart Simpson. I think you're going to be Scrappy Doo. So, Alan, you are Scrappy Doo, and let's find a way for you to do it. You're going to do it Brexian. I love it. Gavin says Brexian. Brexian Scrappy Doo. And here you... Do you not know what that is?
I know who Bertolt Brecht is, but I don't know what his style is like.
It kind of breaks the fourth wall. Don't worry, I'll get you something else.
Thank you. Cheers.
You're going to regret this, though, because someone else has said
Get above me, that one. Sorry, guys.
Scrappy Doo the rapper. And here you go.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba! Puppy power! I make every episode seem like an hour! I would happily kill the guy who introduced me! Everyone who watches the show would gladly shoot me! I ruined Scrappy Doo! I ruined Scooby Doo! I know you agree, like everybody sane does too. Word.
Woo! Okay, so fantastic. That is all of our performers having done their final impression. So, audience, it will be up to you. Vote. Who do you think did the best impression? Was it Alan just then as Scrappy Doo? Was it... I forget who the other people's impressions were of. So, who was
good. We were so memorable, weren't we?
I know. I'm so sorry.
I'd like to be the first to congratulate Alan on his win tonight.
Sam, who were you?
I was the two Thunderbirds characters.
Oh yeah, you were Parker and
Penelope and
Lady
Parker,
Penelope.
yeah.
So I didn't know who they were either.
And I forget who you are as well.
Inspector Clouseau.
Inspector Clouseau.
In a rom-com.
In a rom-com. We've seen so many I've forgotten. So, audience,
Memorable,
put
yeah.
Ione if you felt it was Ione as Inspector Clouseau. Put Sam if you felt it was Sam as Parker and Lady Penelope. Or put Alan and Scrappy Doo if you felt it was Alan and Scrappy Doo.
Woo, go Alan.
So, Diz, who do you think won it there?
Oh, I hate Scrappy Doo as well, so I have to give it to have to give it to Alan.
Okay, Sarah, who do you think won out there?
Definitely Rappy Doo.
Rappy Doo. Oh, okay.
S to the crappy.
Instead of Crappy Doo. Okay, so we're getting some votes coming through. Loads of good characters suggested. Audience, I'll also say that by all means stick around because we'll get some final thoughts from you in a moment. But just as these votes are coming through, Gavin says Rappy Doo. Oh, that's come through so quick. I'm not sure if did you read it or did you?
I can't see it.
Okay. So great minds think alike.
Parallel evolution.
Yeah, exactly. So Gavin says Rappy Doo. Annette says Sam. Kevin says Alan. Sorry, Sam and Ione. Erica says Alan. 320 on Twitch says Ione. Gavin says Alan as Rappy Doo, but that's a repeat vote there. Ginu4 says 50 votes for Sam. Okay.
I'll take it.
Sam. Only... Okay, Annette says Sam, only because he's my son.
You can't win again, David. Come on, man.
Okay.
I'd really like to just send a quick message to my mum if that's okay.
Okay. Dave says Ione. 320 says Inspector. Jane says Alan wins. So let's just have a look. How many for Sam? So 2 for Ione. 1, 2, 3 for Sam. Then Rappy
50 for
Doo.
Sam, surely.
Alan, you have won. So Alan, you are tonight's winner. Well done there, Alan. Let's just grab you the championship belt, which we will display on screen next to you. So, audience, just before we come to our final performers here. I'm losing all track of my brain here.
Are we going to die now?
No, I don't. I hope not. Okay. So, audience, by all means, if you have any shout-outs you would like to make, if you have any comments you would like to make on the show, or anything you would like to say to the performers, now is the time to put them into the comments, and we will read them just before we close the show. But for now, let's hear from our performers. So, I'll put this back on Speak of You. And we're not going to go to you, Alan, first. We'll come to you at the end because you won there. Ione, where can we find you? Where can we hear you? Where can we see you?
Okay, you can see me on Instagram, Ione Brown, 50 Shades of Brown. Also the same on Facebook, and my Twitter handle is also Ione Brown, 50 Shades of Brown. So basically, Ione Brown, Shades of Brown. Thank you.
Excellent. Sam, where can we find you?
As long as my mum doesn't kill me for the little middle finger I flipped there. You can find me on Facebook, Sam George Performer, and you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Samuel O. George.
Oh, George.
Oh, George.
Oh,
dear.
George.
Yeah. Okay, next up, Diz, where can we find you?
Improv Chattanooga is my home team, as they say, and we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those things. Just look for Improv Chattanooga, and we've got a show this Friday night. It'll be about 1 a.m. London time, but tune in if you can. It'll be on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page, all that stuff, and just look for Improv Chattanooga.
Okay, I'm just going to ask the question there. So the thing that you messaged earlier, Diz, was that what it was on Friday?
No, I'm sorry, that's a different thing. We also have an open house that we run on Wednesday nights, which would also be at 1 a.m. London time. Anybody can drop in and play some improv. If you go to Improv Chattanooga's Facebook page, look for the event for the open house for tonight, April 22nd. And there'll be the link to the Zoom thing in there. And you just come in, knock on the Zoom door, and I'll let you in.
Okay, excellent. I may pop up there for a few minutes before I fall asleep.
Excellent.
I will do my best, no promises.
No worries.
It's kind of late.
It is very late. Okay, next up we have Sarah. Where can we find you?
I'm on the socials. I run Improv Gym in Kent, and we do improv drop-ins. Also, I'm in Improvotics, which is improv with robots.
How does that work, Sarah?
I've heard of that.
They're basically programmed to respond to you to a certain extent, and then we also have earpieces where the robots feed us lines.
Ah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Bonkers. Yeah, check it
High
out.
tech.
That sounds very high tech. I would just like to take this moment to announce that we're doing Improv with Alexa. It's a brand new idea. I'm joking. Okay, let's just bring it over to me here. So I will tell you where you can find me. So my name is David Postansky. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at David Postansky, which is spelled Pustansky. In a moment, I will tell you where you can find the Extreme Improv pages. But for now, let's go over to our reigning defending champion, which is Alan. Where can we find you?
You can't.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll be here whenever they'll have me. That's about the size of it. What I will say, though, is if any of you kindly joined us for the Doctor Who event over the weekend, we raised you raised, the people who were watching, 300 quid for Claire House, which will pay a nurse for a week or supplies or whatever. So, thank you very much for your generosity there, guys. Much appreciated.
Okay, Alan, I'm just going to help you out here because there was loads of YouTube videos and things. People can go back and see all of that on the archive.
Oh, yes, they can. Yeah, absolutely. If you go to @20convid on Twitter or look for the channel on YouTube or go to the website for it, which is alanlear.com. You can still go and see, and you can still go and donate. So please do. It's a children's hospice. Well, 3 children's hospices they run in the northwest of England, and obviously fundraising efforts are low because of the lockdown. People can't go and do anything. So if you can spare a quid or so just to chuck in the bucket, it will go to a very worthy cause.
Okay, fantastic. So, I'll just bring us all back to the group view, and what I'll say is thank you everyone who has watched this. This has been the Extreme Improv XStreamed show, and we will be back again tomorrow night, Thursday at 9 PM UK time, and occasionally, like last week, we did the matinee show. We'll try and do another one of those at some point, and we did the Doctor Who show, so we'll probably do some more themed shows along the way. We also have lots of podcasts and things, so all of these are available on the Extreme Improv Facebook page, the Extreme Improv YouTube channel. We're on Twitch, we're on Mixer, we're on Twitter. So it's any of these websites. So for example, youtube.com/Extreme Improv. So you can find us on all of there. The main thing that will help us is if you go onto YouTube or Facebook and click the like button on Facebook, the subscribe button on YouTube. That way you'll get all of the live shows come up. You'll get the notifications and all that, and that will be a big help to us. Let's just go to the comments, see any final things that our lovely audience today has said. And what have we got here? So Jane says, Alan wins. Kevin he flips the bird twice to Sam. So there you go, Sam. We
Dad.
also have Erica says, Alan, do the bloody dishes. So there you go. Okay. So Gavin
The
says,
winner today? Can I get some respect in my own house?
It's just nice to know that I'm not the only one being attacked from home.
Yeah. Okay. Gavin says Zoom is a pain in the arse. So for everyone who doesn't quite get the context of that, we were going to be joined by Gavin as another performer today, but Zoom has been a pain in the arse. For some reason, all of my settings have reset, which caused a few technical difficulties along the way. But we'll try and get them working again for tomorrow. And Gavin, I'll just say, Gavin, get in touch. We'll have you on tomorrow or next week if we can get this sorted out. But he says, show was great fun, everyone. Jane says, once again, a great show. Thanks, guys. And Sarah. And Ione.
But not Ione, no.
Yeah. Right, guys and gals, either that or I don't know. But Sarah, you get a special mention there, so there you go. Okay. Oh, and then Jane writes, and Ione, so she did remember. Okay, Annette says, certainly won't find Sam at his mother's house now. Okay. Our friend on
May as well do it again then.
Yeah, our friend on Twitch says, 320 says, potential live scream challenge. Every performer has to stick to an accent. Watch it next time and we will see if we can do that. 320. Remind us and we will do that as a special game just for you.
What if we all just stick to our own accents?
We could do, yeah.
Each other.
They also say, love the idea, David. So thank you very much. Glad you've enjoyed the show. Ginu Force says, you guys are pretty cool. Stay positive in this cruel world. So we thank you for that. Keep doing extreme improv. And 320 also says, Ione was robbed. So that is our show for tonight. And we will be back again 9 PM tomorrow. Same back channel, same back time, as they say. So until next time, thank you so much and goodbye, everyone. Bye there, guys. Bye.
Love you, Mom.
9.
I love your love.
Sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.